The story of Gunk the Slayer continues. After the foul beast convinced Gunk to slay his people for an indeterminate amount of pots of gold, he fled across the desert. Gunk pursued the beast, but alas lost him in a great sandstorm. After weeks of meandering in the harsh environments, Gunk sees a small town. Maybe the people there will have information about the foul beast. Thus, the story continues for Gunk the Slayer. You three find yourselves in a local tavern. So let's just do a formal introduction for each character now. And we'll start with the first of the three T's. Todd Selleck.
All right. Todd Selleck. Give me a little guidance here. Like what I told you, wearing a lot of plaid.
Hey, just when Gunk the Slayer eventually walks through the door and he looks in your direction, what does he see?
Sees a disgruntled middle-aged man staring, I guess sitting at a table, staring at an empty cup. I have a large metal spoon, a tin helmet, the Viking style.
Actual Viking or that stupid with the horns that come out the side?
Stupid with the horns.
Okay,
yeah.
it's not a real Viking.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah, exactly. I found it somewhere. I don't know where. So yeah, that's all I got right now. I'm
That's
not
fun.
sure where to go with this. Yeah.
And then we'll go to the next T with Tiffany.
Tiffany is at the bar getting another round of shots for the sweet teas.
Ooh.
Whenever Gunk walks in, he sees a very lumberjacky looking tall blue burly woman at the bar. She's got a shaggy blonde mullet with the side shaved, and she's dressed in lumberjack chic. You see a probably about 3 foot long, 3.5 foot long wooden mallet at her side. It's like kind of just rested on the floor. She's got one hand on it, the other arm's leaning on the bar, waggling her eyebrows at the bartender, hoping to get a bit of a discount on this round of shots. Just flirting hard, shouting my name, Tiffany.
And then the last of the T's, Timothy.
Me. I'm fidgeting continuously, tapping my finger, waiting for the shots, thinking to myself, shots, while I'm eating dehydrated apple peels.
So to give you an idea of the tavern that you're in, it's small, it's dingy, it's dark, even though it's probably high noon outside. It's sparsely populated with an assortment of people, including yourselves. It's a table of strange-looking, dusty gnomes playing a weird card game off in one counter. There's two of the T's sitting waiting for Tiffany to show up with their shots. And then there's the owner, operator, chef, and bartender, who is just a werebear wearing an apron that says hairnet schmearnet. He's behind the counter. He's the one that Tiffany has been flirting with, either for actual romantic intent or just for discounts on these shots of tasty mead.
Whatever
comes first.
Over his head is a very old 80s style Zenith tube television. On it, it's kind of scrambled a little bit, but there's a strange alien giving the local news off that TV in the back, and he has just finished talking about the latest race of people or species of people that had fallen to this planet some time ago, the Dunfers, and how rumors are coming out that the Dunfers are all but extinct already.
Hello and welcome to One Camera Alien News. I'm your host, Alan Tudix. Today on this special broadcast, I'm here to tell you about the near extinction of the newest species to planet Petunia, the Dunfers. Apparently they have been slaughtered by one of their own, Slayer. This Slayer, whose name has recently been discovered to be Gunk, was tricked by the cave monster known locally as the Full Beast. If you haven't seen the low effort but still took months to make cartoon rendition, it's available on YouTube. We here at One Camera Alien News do not condone the eradication of an entire people. But when they can't tell the difference between sheep and small furry dogs that they get milk from, well, maybe they had it coming. Coming up next, mutant cats fight over moldy vegetables.
There's a bit of some mockery going around because they were not a very intelligent group of people. There's been word that they farmed what they thought were sheep, but were actually just tiny cocker spaniels, and nobody had the heart to tell them that they were milking the wrong kind of animal.
More like dumpers, am I right?
A few days ago, a giant beast came through town and made note that he had swindled one of the Dunfers and then continued to flee across the desert. None of you were there, but have heard the rumors of this full beast showing up and kind of making his way on through town towards unknown parts. Maybe you're cracking a few jokes, you're waiting on the shots to show up, and the door slides open. In steps a short, dumpy-looking, mismatched armored Dunfer. I'm here for the full beast. Tell me where the full beast has gone.
Try looking in the mirror?
No.
What?
Oh, not again.
I hand out the shots. And we go back to
Tom.
drinking.
Tom.
Yeah.
He looks like a Dunfer. I thought they were all dead.
More like dumper, am I right?
He wiggles his little legs up towards the bar, towards the proprietor of this fine establishment. I seek the full beast. I've tracked him to this town. Tell me where he's gone. Look, buddy, he came through here a while ago. I didn't really, he just got some supplies and headed on out of town. My name's Gunk. I have pots of gold that are owed to me if I find this beast. Tell me his location, tell me his direction, and I'll return the gold in kind. Werebear looks over and at the group of assembled in the bar here, and then his eyes kind of linger on you for a while. He says, well, I'm not in need of gold, but there are some hefty outstanding tabs of people who may be willing to assist you in your hunt for this full beast. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You guys have been drinking here for quite a while and have a very heavy tab and haven't paid any of it in a while.
We're good for it. Come on, guy.
It's like,
He has gold. He said he has gold.
I mean, okay, so I'll go distract him, and you go pick his pockets.
Okay.
Sounds like a great plan.
I get my hands warm. I can do this.
So if no one objects, I'm gonna go up there and be like, I think I might have seen this, what'd you call him again?
Full beast. He was a great wiggly-tailed beast.
Did he have a wiggly tail?
Wiggly tail.
Wiggly like what? Like this? And I just start, like, doing different wiggly things. Wiggly like this, or wiggly like this, or more like this.
Like that third one, and he starts doing it too, like just the weird motion of hands and feet.
That's my cue. I'm gonna try to roll up and shift through his pockets.
All right, give me a dex check.
D20, correct?
Yeah, you roll a d20, you want it to be under your dexterity score.
Ooh, less than 13. I got an 8!
An 8 under 13?
Yep.
All right, so while he's flitting around and doing his thing, your hands go into his pockets. And they come out moist. You don't find any gold. His pockets are bare, and he's been traveling for a while. It's just a moist pocket. And you realize he said the beast owed him pots of gold, and that's why he wants to find the beast. He too is broke.
Yeah. I go wipe my hands off some other patron. Just slowly go.
The dusty gnome that's playing cards, just your hands creep up over his head.
Yeah, so he didn't get caught. I'm still, we're all moved on from wiggling, and now I'm saying, was it about this tall, or was it this? Was he this tall? Oh yeah, I definitely saw that beast. I saw that beast. He went that way. I mean, I'll tell you which way he went.
Oh, well, please do. Tell me which way the beast went.
You know what's in it for me?
I was promised pots of gold that this beast has kept, so I'm tracking him down to receive my pots of gold. I'll be happy to share in the spoils.
How many pots?
It was an indeterminate amount of pots that he promised me.
And how many people have you made the same promise to?
All that have helped, which have been none so far.
Are we talking stovetop pot or cauldron?
Yeah.
Fire type pot.
Ooh, stovetop.
How big a pot are we talking?
It was a big monster, so I would assume a large pot.
All right.
No.
Sounds promising.
If we were to help you, we would each take an equal share of the pots, right?
Right.
So if we found 4 pots, I get a pot.
I get a pot.
All that would help. Get a pot of gold.
Ooh.
Just one?
Right. Again, it's an indeterminate amount of gold in these pots.
There's even splitsies, though.
Even splitsies. I'm familiar with this term.
All right.
I feel like this is a leprechaun.
Yeah.
Even splitsies means we could have a few more drinks and maybe a bite to eat or two.
Ooh, I'm hungry.
Right? I'm talking to the bartender now. Even splitsies.
Yeah, does the bartender get a pot?
No. Oh yeah. No. We get the pots. We keep the pots, but we can pay our tab when we get back. That's what I'm saying. So extend us a further line of credit, please.
You hear the werewolf kind of grumbles. He walks off. Whatever to get this done for you other idiots out of here. And he goes to the back and starts whipping up some of his low-end hamburger meat and some meat. Breaks it to your table.
None of that shitty stuff. Give me
only the best for you lovely fucking people.
Do I notice any of those halflings, like one with more gold than the other?
Give me a wisdom check.
5. Come on. Natural 1. Come on. Oh, I got another 8. Shit.
No. You don't even know what kind of card game they're playing, you blind thief.
They got numbers on them. I don't know what they are.
So after a while, you guys are all you're fed, you're given drinks, and you're ever politely asked to maybe mosey on about your business somewhere else. Okay. You, Tiffany, did see that the full beast was in town a day or two ago, and you saw that he went east.
Yeah, do we have a map?
No. It's all in your head.
You're gonna go ahead and head east tonight, or we're gonna start in the morning?
What time of the day is it?
Mid-afternoon.
Oh, okay. Well, let's hit it.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Each of y'all can give me an intelligence roll to see what entails to the east.
The blah,
Hail.
What
I got a 3! I got a fucking 3!
3 under 4?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you roll a d20 and you have to be under your intelligence.
A d20, okay. I got a 16 out of 7.
Well, yeah.
I got a same thing, basically.
I don't know what's east.
Timothy does.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust Timothy.
Timothy used to go searching for scrap to the east. The east is kind of a desert wasteland, but out there is a giant walking city. And from this walking city, its garbage litters the ground. And sometimes rich people throw away nice things, so it's worth scavenging out to the east and going through rich walking city people's garbage. You also realize that to the east, there's other scavengers, some not so nice, some willing to attack people on sight to make sure they get their scavengings. And there's also been talk of a strange monster that lives beneath the sands, but nobody has seen it or lived to tell the tale.
I've never seen it.
Me neither.
The trail should be easier to find. It's very long until it gets covered up by sand. Now,
You think this fool beast went to the walking city?
is that right, Tom? Yeah.
Then to the east it is.
Is Gunk with us?
Gunk is going to be traveling with you.
Okay.
Now, I
Thank you.
know that a GM putting their character in a game is normally bad news, but just so you all know, Gunk is terrible at just about everything. So don't count on him to be don't be counting on him to help you out with much at all.
I mean, he legit
Okay.
fits right in with this group.
I don't know. Can we call him something with a T?
You could capitalize the and the Slayer.
Okay. All right. It is.
We're gonna have to give him a nickname. Yeah, the. That's what we're
The?
just gonna call him. The.
He works great.
The Gunk.
He's the Gunk.
Did
So
you write that?
Tiffany, Todd, and Timothy, and get their trek across the desert towards the walking city. And thus begins the quest for Gunk and the 3 T's. Tiffany, Todd, and Timothy. Their search for gold will go long and strange. They will encounter aliens, murderous orcs, traps of all kinds, and even lust-filled cyberpunk coke-loving snails. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. To see their adventurers all yourself, be sure to stay tuned for more tales of Gunk the Slayer.